We're here at the Florida RV SuperShow and we're debuting finally the Sabre 37 RV Miles. This has been a labor of love. We've been working for months and months on designing this floor plan with Sabre.
We are so excited to show you everything. So come along and let's take a tour of the Sabre 37 RV Miles. Welcome to the kitchen here in the Sabre 37 RV Miles. And there are a couple of things we want to point out to you that we absolutely love about this kitchen. First off, all of the countertop space. And one of the things that makes that possible is this portion right here. So when the slide comes in, this part of the countertop comes over all the way to here. Then when it opens up, this all comes out and you have all this hidden countertop space underneath here, as well as the sink. We love a deep Sabre sink. You're gonna get a cup sprayer. You've got a soap dispenser. You have a spray port for this vegetable and fruit washer that goes here into the tray, little sliding chopping block, and a really, really deep sink. Not to mention another little spray port here on the faucet. A few other things to point out. Of course, it wouldn't be an RV Miles rig if you didn't have a place for your wine for all of your harvest hose stops. On top of that, you've got a convection microwave, 3 burners, because we don't need 4, 3 burner cooktop, nice deep oven, plenty of countertop space. Let's not forget trash can. This is what we call the coffee bar. Now, of course, you can use it for something totally different, but at RV Miles, this is where coffee lives. And if you are a K-cup drinker when you're out on the road, you even have a little special place to put your K-cups. In addition to a little bit of shelving, got a little bit of shelving here. You ready? And it just keeps going and going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny of drawers. More into the wall. All of these drawers go into the wall, which is always unused space. And now shoes, Tupperware, not at the same time, just pick one. It's gonna go in here. Here we have the 12-volt, 16 cubic foot refrigerator. You have one freezer. This is where chicken nuggets and meatballs live. You have another freezer. This is where smoothies live. And then of course, on a travel day, when slides are in, the refrigerator is still accessible. We can get in here, we can get sandwiches, we can get fruit, we can get drinks, and we don't have to put a slide out to do it. This kitchen is a dream kitchen for me in the RV. I'm so pleased. One more thing I want to point out. Outlet, 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 outlet. There are 6 outlets in this little kitchen. Instant pot, crock pot, coffee pot, all the things. You've got place for them.
Here in the dining slide across from the kitchen, you've got a deep pantry, and the pantry has a motion activated light as well. And then you've got seating for 4 at a table, and you can add a 5th if you want, which is something that we're going to do because there's 5 of us. There's storage in the chairs, and there's an outlet under the table. How many dinette slides have you been in that have no outlet for you to sit and charge your computer at? Plus, all of the windows have these lovely zebra shades. We're a big fan of these. They make it either completely light or medium light or dark, however you want to set it up. And you've got them on all the shades throughout the living space up here. The living room is really kind of the heart of this RV. We are big fans of hangout space. You know, a lot of these 2-bedroom RVs don't have room for the family to hang out in. Often there's just a 2 or 3-seater sofa with lots of sleeping space. Well, here we've got a big sectional L-shaped sofa so we can all sit in front of the big 70-inch TV or the extra wide electric fireplace and hang out. Plus, there's some cool hidden features here. This ottoman also can be a coffee table. You can remove the pad if you want. Plus, the whole thing lifts up. So you can use it like a TV tray, or you can do some work here as well. If you move the ottoman out of the way, this whole sofa turns into a giant bed space. Whether you want to have people sleep over or just hang out and watch a movie on a big comfy night with some blankets that you can pull out of the storage that's in this corner of the sofa. And this pulls out really easily. I love how simple this is. Some of these are so hard and they're a big pain to put in and out. So this is real simple. You can get it done quickly and not have to worry about when you have guests over it being a big deal to use this sofa.
If you listen to the RV Miles podcast, then you know that this deck is the reason why this rig is 43 feet long. Right off of the living room, welcome to the Sabre Sun Deck. This glorious space that you can come out to in the mornings for coffee or in the evenings for a glass of wine, again, that you shall get from your coffee bar or where your wine rack is. We love this deck. It's not overly large. It's not going to really get out into your campsite, right? Or be really right up on your neighbor here. It's a good size. Also, when it comes in, it still provides you, thanks to this glass railing, a whole wall of windows, so you don't lose natural light. You will notice a theme throughout the Sabre here for us, and that is windows, windows, natural light, natural light, natural light. And this deck allows that to still feel like if you have it closed up and you don't want to put it out, that you're not just staring at a blank wall with no light coming in whatsoever and losing all of that from your campsite part of the RV. So you have this door here. I'm going to see you in just a minute because I'm going to close this up. Oh, hi, welcome. So now you have this other door that goes right into this flex space that we're going to call our boys' room. And Jason is going to tell you all about that.
All right, here in the flex room / teen bedroom, we've got lots of space for all the activities. Our kids are older now. Our oldest is 17 years old. Our youngest is 11. So we wanted room for them to hang out and do the stuff that they want and bring along the things that they want to bring along. So here in this slide, we've got lots of really deep cabinet space for all of the different clothing items they bring along. And down here, they can throw all the shoes and toys and all these. There's room for these 5 deep baskets down here. And there's coat hooks along the wall as well. And you might have noticed that there's not a TV in this room, and that's because there is a 70-inch projector screen that pulls down and a projector across the way. The projector's included, so the kids can watch movies, they can play video games. There's an outlet near the projector and shelves where they can put an Xbox or a PlayStation and have access to all that sort of stuff that they want to carry with them on the road. There's one other trick to this flex room slide though. There's a hideaway desk beneath these cabinets. You just pull this giant drawer out and then you can use this as a drawer. You can put a bunch of drawer type stuff in here, or you can flip this down and bring a chair in from the kitchen and you can use this as a desk for the kids to do homework, art projects, whatever. And then they can just flip this back up and leave all the stuff in it or on it and slide it right back into the slide. This sofa really easily, just like the living room, really quickly turns into a bed. So you just grab it and give it a pull and you've got a bed. And of course, this flex room has the best window of all. It looks out the back of the RV. We're in a glorious spot at the Florida RV SuperShow. We actually have a view of the lake here, which is kind of wonderful. But you could use this as an office space once the kids are gone too. This is a space that you can do lots of things in. When I travel up to Elkhart, I might bring the rig and use this as kind of my office space. There's one more piece of hidden storage to show you. There's this step down into this room, and underneath the step, can lift this up and there is another deep drawer for all the different shoes and things that maybe you don't access on a regular basis, but are there when you need them. Up above the flex room is a loft that's got room for 2 mattresses. So we can have one kid lying here, and we can have one kid all the way around the corner. It goes way deep back here, and there's enough room for them to walk beside each other in this front area. There's a little bit of storage up here, and each of them has a USB port and an outlet to charge all of their things. All of the USB ports in the unit, by the way, are dual. They're USB-A and USB-C fast charging outlets. Plus, you might have noticed a lot of the outlets in the unit are inverter prepped, so you can get an inverter installed and be able to run the outlets off of your batteries.
Okay, let's head upstairs. Let's go check out the bathroom. So you will notice that there's only one bathroom in this rig. This has always been something that Jason and Abby have never really had a big issue with. We didn't want to give up flex room space or living room space or kitchen space to put in another second bathroom. We really like the way a standard Sabre bathroom is laid out, so there is nothing new and revolutionary in here, but why fix it if it isn't broken, right? So nice big shower with a nice big skylight so tall people will feel like they have space as well. You have a medicine cabinet, you have storage here, you've also got a nice deep sink so it's not splashing water out on you, and then pull-out linen. I am so glad that we have these pull-out linen cabinets now, because if anyone has owned one of those deep cabinets, you're afraid you're going to end up in Narnia when you try to get back there looking for some stuff. So it is really nice to pull this out, have everything we need right there. So inside the main bedroom, a couple of features to point out really quick. First off, this headboard over here comes down to reveal a whole section of storage. You've also got outlets up here. You've got charging ports. We really like these magnet clips that Sabre uses. These are all throughout the rig. They are incredibly durable. They hold really strong. They're fantastic. You've also got 2 windows along here. This is a camper king. You can certainly upgrade and put a regular full-size king bed in here. Just know that you're going to lose some of this around the bed space, which is going to make that joyous job we all love doing, which is changing the sheets on a mattress, even more difficult. But it can be done. You can get something a little bit bigger. The Sabre 37 RV Miles has 3,000 pounds of cargo carrying capacity, which means I get to bring all of my shoes. And I have space for all of them because this closet is enormous. You've got 2 nice deep shelves here. You've got a railing to hang dresses, pants, whatever you want to bring along. You've got another nice top shelf up here. And this is washer dryer prepped. So you've got your washer would go here. Your dryer is going to go back there. Nice long mirror. You have a 4-drawer dresser here, and you have storage under the bed as well on a hydraulic lift. There are also several outlets here in the bedroom. You've got one here for the TV, which can go there. Jason's got a couple behind him as well. Plenty of space in here for both Jason and I. I love this bedroom.
In the bedroom, you've got a HVAC control for the bedroom itself. There's an air conditioner over the bedroom. Plus, out here, you've got the one for the main living space along with your switch panel. There's no control touchpad here. You got switches for everything, which we think is an upgrade, not a downgrade. So now let's head outside to talk about all the stuff you get out there. So on the outside, you get a friction hinge door to keep that door from banging shut in the wind. Close that up, and below us, we've got solid steps and a nice handle, a nice RV Miles sticker on the side as well.
So fancy.
At the pass-through storage, first you'll notice that all of the latches on the outside of the unit are slam latches. None of those cheap, chintzy things you got to turn. You've got a latch that you just pull and open. Plus, you've got magnets above to hold the doors in place. We didn't do an outdoor kitchen on this unit because we're not big fans of an outdoor kitchen. We're big fans of allowing you to have the flexibility. We like to take our Blackstone griddle or grill into the national park with us and be able to throw it in the back of the truck instead of having it attached to the RV. So you still get a little dorm-sized fridge here, and then you've got a lot of room to put any cooking appliances that you want to take over to the picnic table here, and a giant storage space as well. You've got a cable hookup and an outlet here. If you want to put a TV on a swing arm that comes out of this storage, you're welcome to. There's a leash latch on the outside, on the front and the back if you've got pets, so you can tie them up to the front or the back of the campsite. You've got 2 20-pound propane tanks. It comes with the 20-pound, so you can exchange it if you want. But if you don't want to and you want more capacity, there is room to put a 30-pound tank in here as well. Up front, you've got a pretty typical front storage on a 5th wheel, and again with a latch that will hold the door up in place, and you've got your spare tire here as well as your battery storage and your solar controller and your battery on and off switch. The unit does come with 200 watts of solar installed. It's upgradable to, I think, 600 watts. Don't quote me on that, but you can easily upgrade it. You can add solar panels. You can throw the inverter in. You can upgrade the batteries. You could just do that simple stuff without spending $15,000 on a big solar upgrade. If you want to do that, you can, but for people that just want to have the basics, it's not that big of a deal to upgrade them. Over here is the other propane door and our stickers. So this unit is pretty much accurate. This is the prototype, but these numbers are going to be pretty accurate for the first units to come off the line. They're not making many changes to that. So this unit has a dry weight of 13,122 pounds, and it's got a cargo carrying capacity of 3,075 pounds. A lot of stuff in here. It's 43 foot long, as we mentioned before as well. Over here, you've got the other side of the pass-through storage and your wet bay, of course, which has your gravity fill, your black tank flush all together, your antifreeze inlet, all that sort of good stuff. And you've got your leveling system panel here inside the door. I like that they've moved to doing this kind of stuff now, where the level system panel isn't on the outside where anybody could touch it and mess with it. Now you have to actually open this door up, but it's still a quick and easy access. It does come with 4-point electric auto leveling. Over here, we've got the on-demand water heater and your furnace outlet, and that's pretty much all that's on the back. Everything else here is this big, giant super slide that you see that is the kitchen and living room slide. This entire unit is built on the NXG frame by BAL Products. So this is not your typical RV frame. It's huck riveted. So instead of welds everywhere, it's riveted, and that allows for a lot of greater flexibility in the build. So they can order lots of different types of chassis really quickly. Plus, there are a lot of strength benefits and a lot of construction benefits that come with the ability to huck rivet them. And it's a really strong building process. It's how bridges are built. It's not any weaker than a weld. It's actually stronger in a lot of instances. Back here, of course, you've got the dining slide, and then behind it, you've got the Sabre sun deck. So you can see that from the outside here. It looks gorgeous in your campsite. Not so great in this tight RV parking here at the Super Show, but up above it, you can see the giant awning. There's an awning here and there's an awning on the front. So you've got awning galore on this unit. And if you'll notice, the windows look a little reflective. Sabre uses solar reflective windows, and they really do make a huge difference in the heat getting into your RV. There's just a bit of a mirror tint that reflects the sun back. Actually, all of the Cherokee Group, which is Sabre's division under Forest River, uses this solar reflective tint, and I really love it on these windows. On the back, you've got another leash latch, as I mentioned. You've got an outlet back here, and you've got a cable outlet as well if you want another spot to put a TV. And here you've got a spray port, and there's an included spray hose that you can use to spray off this sun deck when you want to close it up. If it's covered in leaves or dust or whatever, you can spray it down before you close it up. That's it. That's the Sabre 37 RV Miles. Thanks so much for coming on this journey with us.
Yes, and one more thing before we go. If you end up making this your new adventure rig, every purchase of a Sabre 37 RV Miles is going to come with a 1-year free membership to our Mile Marker community. That is our supportive community that makes everything we do at RV Miles possible. But with that membership are going to come some things that are really going to interest you. And those are deals to help make your RV adventure even more spectacular. We are talking from the hitch we use with our friends over at Blue Ox, to the Power Watchdog, to memberships, so much more. In addition to everything else we do for Mile Markers, free podcasts, monthly live streams, Jason's on-ramp newsletter. There's so much, and we cannot wait to welcome you over there. You can learn more at rvmiles.com/milemarkers. And of course, if you enjoyed this video or you enjoy the content we do here at RV Miles, we really hope you will join us by subscribing, clicking that like button, and sharing this video around.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.